Hello guys, so today we will be talking about anatomy of brachial plexus. As we know that brachial plexus arises from anterior primary rami of C5, C6, C7, C8 and T1. So sometimes we can have contribution from C4 and also from T2 as well. So C5 and C6 combine to form the upper trunk. C7 continues as middle trunk. C8 and T1 roots combine to form the lower trunk. Now the trunks lie in the posterior triangle of the neck, and the lower trunk lies exactly posterior to the subclavian artery and lies over the upper surface of the first rib. Now these trunks further divide into anterior and posterior divisions and passes behind the clavicle to enter the axilla, and divides at the level of middle third of the clavicle. So anterior division of upper trunk and middle trunk will form the lateral cord. Now anterior division of the lower trunk will form the medial cord, and posterior division of all the three trunks, that is upper, middle and lower trunk, will form the posterior cord. From these cords there are terminal branches of the brachial plexus, that is from the lateral cord. These cords are named in the relation to the axillary artery. That is the posterior cord lies posterior to the axillary artery, lateral cord lies lateral to the axillary artery, and medial cord lies medial to the axillary artery. Now from the lateral cord we have terminal branches. It gives musculocutaneous nerve and lateral root of median nerve. Now posterior cord further divides into terminal branches into axillary nerve and into radial nerve. Now medial cord divides into medial root of median nerve and into ulnar nerve. Now if we are talking about the branches of brachial plexus, then we can see there are two branches from the root, two branches from the trunk, 7 branches from the cords, and 6 branches which are terminal branches of the brachial plexus. So further continuing with the branches of brachial plexus. Brachial plexus is divided into roots, trunks, divisions, cords, and further into terminal branches. Now from roots we have 2 branches, from trunks we have 2 branches, there are no branches from the divisions. From cords we have 7 branches plus 6 terminal branches. So as we have already discussed earlier, 6 terminal branches which arise from lateral, medial and posterior cord. This is the lateral cord, this is posterior cord, and this is the medial cord of brachial plexus. From medial cord we have medial root of median nerve and ulnar nerve. From lateral cord we have 2 terminal branches, that is musculocutaneous nerve and lateral root of median nerve. And from posterior cord we have axillary nerve and radial nerve. Now talking about branches from the roots. From the roots we have 2 branches. The first one is dorsal scapular nerve and the second one is long thoracic nerve. The dorsal scapular nerve has only motor fibers arising from the C5 root with a root value of C5, and it supplies levator scapulae, rhomboideus minor and rhomboideus major muscle. Rhomboideus major plus minor muscles. Now the second nerve that arises from the root is long thoracic nerve. Similar to the dorsal scapular nerve, long thoracic nerve also has motor fibers only, which supplies serratus anterior muscle, and it has root value of C5, C6 and C7. Now coming to branches from the trunk. From trunk we have 2 branches. The first one is suprascapular nerve, and the other one is nerve to subclavius. The suprascapular nerve, it is a mixed motor plus sensory nerve with root value of C5 and C6. It provides sensory fibers to the glenohumeral joint and to the acromioclavicular joint, and motor fibers to the supraspinatus and infraspinatus muscle. Now, supraspinatus muscle, it stabilizes shoulder and abduct the shoulder. Infraspinatus muscle, it causes external rotation of the shoulder and also stabilizes the shoulder. Now, the fourth nerve branch that we have is nerve to subclavius, which supplies subclavius.